everybody, and welcome to the Emory Sports Update. I'm your host, Sam Bleiweis. It was a weekend to remember as both the Emory men's and women's basketball teams won their respective NCAA Tournament opening round games. The men, playing in their first national tournament since 1990, handled Randolph College 77-56, and in the process raised the team's record to 20-6. Junior Jake Davis led three Eagle double-figure scorers with 25 points, while senior Michael Friedberg and sophomore Michael Florin each contributed 10 points. Emory's defensive effort was outstanding, coming up with 15 steals while limiting the Wildcats to just 37.3% from the floor. Head coach Jason Zimmerman and his squad will now travel to Spokane, Washington to battle Whitworth University on Saturday evening in a second-round matchup scheduled for a 10 p.m. Eastern start. The women's team came away with first and second round victories, defeating the Pirates of Whitworth 72-65 on Friday before defeating Huntington College 88-62 on Saturday. Junior Hannah Lilly averaged a team-high 16.5 points over the two contests and knocked down a total of 7 three-point field goals. Senior Misha Jackson averaged 10.5 points and led the Eagles in rebounding in both games, picking off 9 boards against Whitworth and a dozen against Huntington. Head coach Christy Thomascuddy and her team, 24-3 on the year, venture to Williams College, where they will meet Whitman College of Northwest Conference on Friday. If the Eagles win that encounter, they advance to Saturday's round of 8, where they would either play Williams or Ithaca College. The Emory University women's 4x400-meter relay team made the most of their final opportunity to qualify for the NCAA Championships, demolishing the school record in the event and recording the top time at Division III this season at last week's Tufts Last Chance meet. The squad of freshmen Alexandra Aiello, sophomore Electra Horn, sophomore Deborah Ajibaba, and senior Kaylee Leonard won the event with a time of 3:51.64 and will now compete at the NCAA Championships hosted by North Central College in suburban Chicago. In addition to the relay, junior Morgan Monroe will compete in the 60-meter hurdles and senior Teresa Ford in both the long and the high jumps. Leonard and Ajibaba will double up, with Leonard taking part in the 400 meters and Ajibaba in the 60 meters. The number 13 ranked softball team stands 17-0 after hosting and winning 4 games at the 3N2 Elite event. The Eagles defeated both Birmingham Southern and number 5 Roanoke twice, with junior Megan Light socking a 2-out grand slam in the bottom of the 7th inning, rallying Emory to a 12-9 triumph over BSC in the weekend finale. Freshman outfielder Alyssa Pollard enjoyed a big weekend, hitting .769 with a team-high 10 hits and 13 trips to the plate, as did sophomore Micah Scharf, who batted .533. Junior Amanda Cardis picked up 3 wins in the circle over the weekend, raising her record to 12-0. After hosting St. John Fisher on Tuesday, the Eagles compete in the NFCA Leadoff Classic in Columbus, Georgia, before looking to defend its UAA title next week. The Eagles baseball team received another strong pitching performance from freshman Tyler Sprague on Sunday in salvaging the final game of a 3-game series against Huntington. Emory raised its record to 6-4 with an 8-7 win over the Hawks, as Sprague raised his season record to 3-0 after tossing 7 innings and allowing 3 runs on 7 hits. Sophomore Wes Peacock contributed at the plate with a 3-for-4 day, scoring 2 runs and driving in 2, while junior Jared Kahn went 3-for-5 with a double, 2 runs and a pair of stolen bases. Emory travels to Birmingham Southern for a Wednesday game before gearing up for the UAA Tournament, March 10th through 16th in Sanford, Florida. The number 4 ranked women's tennis team was busy with 3 matches, dropping decisions to Division II Columbus State and Division I Alabama Birmingham, while topping number 18 Swanee by a 6-3 margin. The freshman trio of Madison Gordon, Beatrice Rosen, and Stephanie Lutsenko all won 2 single matches for the Eagles, who stand 3-2 this spring. After playing at Brunel on Thursday, head coach Amy Bryant will take her team to Hawaii for matches against Hawaii Hilo on March 14th and Hawaii Pacific the following day. The number 13 ranked golf team posted a 4th place finish out of 19 teams at the Callaway Gardens Intercollegiate. The Eagles recorded a 36-hole team score of 625 and were led by sophomore Alex Wunderlich, who carded a 2-day score of 149, good for 4th place in the 103-player field. Next up for Emory is a trip to Sorrento, Florida, where it looks to defend its conference title at the Red Tail Golf Club. Action in the 36-hole event begins on Sunday. That's all this week from the Emory Sports Update. We'll be back after spring break, and remember, for all the latest news on Emory Athletics, go to www.emoryathletics.com.